I'd like to welcome everybody today. My name is Mark Hanks. I'm the CTE administrator here at the high school. It's my first year, and this is awesome to have this many people here, this many friends of CTE with us today. Ms. Shepard asked me if I was going to run this just like a pep rally since it's celebration, but I can't go around and play the music. I think that I would get a little bit off course if I did that. So with that said, I'm new in my position. To my left here is Dr. Sears, who's with us today as a special guest. It'll help us with the proclamation itself. I'll say other welcomes here in a minute, but with that said, I'd like to bring Connor Deeds and Josh Tickle forward, members of our PCHS Color Guard, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for
all. Thank you again for coming. Again, I'd like to welcome members of the Superintendent's Cabinet who are here with us today. We have members of the school board that are with us today. CTE Advisory Board, which is my board that helps me plan everything. We're actually going to meet later today, so I'm so appreciative of them being here. And also the advisors to each one of our teachers. Every one of our curriculums here in the CTE building have their own advisory staff that are partners with them, but also that they help them in planning and those type of studies, and also partnerships that our basic goal here is to make our students career ready. So so appreciative of you guys being here today. I appreciate the media being here today as well, and other patrons. I welcome everybody. I'm sure I'm going to miss anybody. But also I'd like to thank two very special, Robin Donovan for helping set this thing up today. I appreciate Robin for doing all this. And Laura Norris in her culinary arts class. If I was telling the paper just earlier, if you want to have an event here at the high school and you want Solomon to be here, you have to have Laura Norris's class to fix some food. So Laura Norris and her class, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. This year's celebration, this February is CTE month. It's been a month-long celebration. This week in general, as you were able to walk outside, each one of our curriculums set up a little booth out there just to give you a little spice of what they do in their classes. The theme is Celebrate Today and Own Tomorrow. This is just a little blurb that pulled up here. Career and technical education programs in Virginia Public Schools serve more than 550,000 students in grades 6 through 12. These programs are designed to prepare young people to be productive futures while meeting the Commonwealth's need for well-trained and industry-certified technical workers. Virginia acknowledges the importance of career and technical education students and the Commonwealth through diploma seals awarded by the Board of Education. By recognizing industry credentialing in its diploma requirements and through the use of career pathways as an integral part of the newly required academically and career plan, which is something that we work on when the kids start in the 6th and 7th grade in the middle school, and that's something that's kind of an ongoing situation that our guidance counselors so ably help us and pull through there. I'd also like to say, as far as the credentialing, this year, as you know, is the first year that it's required, and not only do they have to have econ of personal finance, but they also have to have a CTE credentials, our seniors, and that's something that I'd have to thank a million people, everybody that's kind of pulling that together, the people that were, we have just very few seniors that we're still working on, and knock on wood, that's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, and we'll have all our seniors good to go on the credential that they have to have over here. So that said, one of the things moving forward and that we'll begin testing next month in credentialing. I think our first test is Mr. Worrell's class will be testing their ASC test on break. So that'll kind of lead us through, and every one of the classes over here will have credentials that'll be industry recognized, and that's a big push on this board, and I really thank them for that, because I think we want to give them something that the industry's actually recognized, and not just something that's just worthless that they have to kind of jump through hoops to get. That being said, I promised a lot of people I wouldn't talk too much and I wouldn't start Xing and O up here and talking about basketball play. So that being said, I'm going to bring Dr. Sears up, and he's going to read this year's proclamation.
Good morning, and thank all of you for joining us. I did have a 30-minute speech prepared, but I keep smelling that chocolate fountain and can't focus on it, so I will get through this as quickly as possible. First off, I would just like to say that the CTE program is some of the most important work we have going on. The students who are participating in it will be the ones within the next year or two that will be cutting our hair, fixing our cars, preparing our meals. In the case of Mr. Hanks, they'll be taking care of him in the nursing home. So these are, we want to make sure that all these students are prepared, and our programs here are top of the line, and I'm just so proud of everything they have going on, and I'm proud of our efforts to try to expand those programs next year and to open up courses in the area of cybersecurity and computer programming. We are looking at a number of different ways to expand CTE and hopefully get more students involved who don't traditionally go the CTE route because it is the key to employment. And I was speaking to the young lady from cosmetology. She is planning to take her cosmetology certification and work in that field while she gets a degree in art. So it helps prepare students for a lifelong career or the next step of their life while they prepare for their lifelong career. It is just so important what we have going on here. And with that, I will read our proclamation for Career and Technical Education Month. Whereas February 2017 has been designated Career and Technical Education Month by the Association for Career and Technical Education, and whereas profound economic and technological changes in our society are rapidly reflected in the structure and nature of work, thereby placing new and additional responsibilities on our educational system, and whereas career and technical education provides Americans with school-to-career connections and is the backbone of a strong, well-educated workforce, which fosters productivity in business and industry and contributes to America's leadership in the international marketplace, and whereas career and technical education gives high school students experience in practical, meaningful applications of skills such as reading, writing, and mathematics, thus improving the quality of their education, motivating potential dropouts, and giving all student leadership opportunities in their fields and in their communities. And whereas career and technical education offers individuals lifelong opportunities to learn new skills which provide them with career choices and potential satisfaction. And whereas the ever-increasing cooperative efforts of career and technical educators, business and industry stimulate the growth and vitality of our local economy and that of the entire nation by preparing graduates for career field forecasts to experience the largest and fastest growth in the next decade. Now, therefore, I, Dr. Kevin Sears, Superintendent of Pulaski County Public Schools, do hereby proclaim February as Career and Technical Education Month in Pulaski County and urge all citizens to become familiar with the services and benefits the town and county are offered by the career and technical education programs in this community and to support and participate in these programs to enhance their individual work skills and productivity. Thank you.
Again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. I know you didn't come here to hear me talk. You came to enjoy each other and eat. At this time, Ms. Norris, do you have any directions for us? Or have at it. That sounds great. And I'll ask as we go around, our students are going to meet and greet and mingle with you a little bit, and they have a little token of our appreciation for you being here today. Okay, thank you.